And you need to make sure you're paying as much attention to your losers as you are your winners. I'm definitely excited to be moving. You know we're gonna have to bring the trading setup, but I try to get 1% better each and every day. Now, I wouldn't have entered this trade if it was only the N1 though. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This week has been a pretty crazy week, busy, all that type of stuff. I'm gonna be moving, so I'm pretty excited for that. I have some totes and boxes ready for the move. I'm definitely excited to be moving. You know we're gonna have to bring the trading setup, and I definitely think the quality is gonna be better in the new apartment. I definitely think I'm gonna be pushing out some more videos, and I'm gonna have some better videos for you guys, so I'm gonna have to pack that up. The move-in date is not 100% known yet. Hopefully I will know next week. And then we got the whiteboard that I still need to write stuff down, man. I haven't wrote anything down on that, but once I move, I'm definitely gonna be filling out that whiteboard for sure. I tried to film this outside, but the birds were just way too loud and it was picking up on the mic. I seen someone post that they had almost a 100% win rate. And if you guys know anything about trading, a 100% win rate does not exist. If a trader is coming over to you telling you they win 100% of the time, they're a scammer. They're not a real trader. I'll go ahead and put my current win rate right here on the screen. It's sitting at 78%. That's not the best, it's not the worst, but that is what's making me profitable, so I can't complain. Some people might have an 82, 83% win rate. Some people have a 50% win rate. As long as you're making money, you're good, but I know you do not have a 100% win rate. You are not right all the time. We all love winning, but to be completely honest with you guys, I have learned a lot more from my losers than my winners. So for the beginner traders out there that are stressing it that they are not winning every single trade and you guys are losing trades, I'm telling you guys, sit down, focus, write in your journal, whatever it may be. Keep track of those trades, because I'm telling you, in the long run, your losers are going to teach you way more than your winners. And you need to make sure you're paying as much attention to your losers as you are your winners. You're going to make those losers into a lesson, and that's how you're going to become a better trader. You might have lost a trade from over trading this day. You might over leverage on the other. You might have just rushed your entry. These are all things that your losers are going to teach you. I'm telling you guys, one of the things that took me from 0 to 100 when it comes to my trading is actually sitting back, and when I took an L day or something, I would make sure I journal that, double down on that, and figure out why I took the L. I would journal every single day, but before I started journaling, I would just lose, win, whatever, and I would just hop off the computer. That's it. But once I started journaling and I started looking at the trades and analyzing them even after they played out, then that's when my trading went to a totally different level. I would sit here for like 30 minutes or an hour. I would write down why I lost that trade or whatever, and I would sit there and figure out what not to do again. A lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, I was just over trading, over leveraging, the same thing that a lot of beginner traders do. That's why I'm speaking from experience and I'm being 100% real with you guys. It's because I've been there. A lot of traders go through the same exact thing. We overtrade, over leverage. We're trying to make as much money as we can, as quick as we can, and that's not going to be the case for sure. And once you take your mindset and you switch it and you realize that this is a long-term game, not just a short cash grab, that's when you're going to start noticing your trading going to another level. That's why I'm thankful for the losses. Don't get me wrong, they suck, but I have good risk management. And why do I have good risk management? Is because in the beginning of my journey, I would over leverage, over trade, and I would lose. And I got tired of losing all that money. So the losers taught me to not over trade, not over leverage, all of that. And I'm sitting at a 78% win rate right now, and that's perfectly fine with me. That is a realistic win rate. That is what has got me funded. That's what has gotten me profitable with payouts, all that type of things. And I'm just gonna keep doing me. There's no reason to change what's working for me. My strategy, supply and demand works. My mindset works, but I try to get 1% better each and every day. It's just don't change something that's not broke. I've gotten payouts with supply and demand, so I'm not gonna change it at all. I might try to get 1% better at trading in other terms, like just with my psychology and all of that. I might try to get 1% better each and every day when it comes to filming, editing, all that. I'm never gonna stop making progress. And honestly, when it comes down to it, only the strong are gonna survive when it comes to taking all these losses and stuff, because those losses definitely in the beginning really do suck and really kills a lot of people's mental stability, to be honest. A lot of people go down like a deep hole when they just start losing and losing and losing. And I'll tell you why they get down that dark hole. A lot of people get into this stuff because they think it's that fast cash. They see the Instagram traders, TikTok traders, whatever. They have Lamborghinis, this and that. They wake up, make 20K on the charts, get out, drive a Lamborghini. They live in a high rise in Miami, all that. And that's not the reality of a beginner trader. A lot of those guys, they've traded for years and years and years, and they've perfected their strategy, this and that. And I'll tell you guys, the people that are still driving the Lambos, living in the high rise, making 20K on the charts, they're still taking L's. They do not have a 100% win rate. So just keep that in mind too, because that guy that's texting on Instagram, oh, join my thing, blah, 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 I got a 100% win rate. He does not have a 100% win rate. The guy's driving Lambos, the guy's, making 20K in a day. The banks trading, they don't even have a 100% win rate. So do not believe all that stuff that you see. It costs $0 to be real with people, man. There's no reason people should be saying, oh, I got 15K payouts, 10K payouts, and they use a paper trading account. A lot of these people are not going to be 100% with you guys. And the ones that are going to last are going to be the ones that's fully transparent. And I'm telling you guys, that stuff's going to catch up, because why do I want to be dishonest with anyone? I don't care. I'm in my journey. I don't need a cap for anyone. I'm moving at my pace. This is my journey, like I said. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not rich by any means. I haven't had hundreds of $1,000s worth of payouts or anything. Just in my journey, and I'm enjoying the process, and I'm taking you guys along with me, and there's no need to fake it or anything. When I win, I win. When I lose, I lose. I'm perfectly fine with the losses as well. There's no reason I don't need to tell you guys or whatever. 78% win rate. I take L's. I'm not embarrassed by it or anything, because why? I'm profitable long term, and losing's a part of the game, and I've matured and realized that losing's a part of the game, and I actually found that out pretty quick, to be honest with you guys. I've seen people leave comments under Instagram posts, man, of good traders that have lost, let's say, 3 times in a row, and say they don't know how to trade anymore, their strategy doesn't work. It's like, bro, you can't be a real trader, or you don't know what you're talking about, because 3 L's sucks, but it's not that bad with proper risk management, right? If you risk, let's say, a 1 to 3, if that's what you normally go for, 1 L's perfectly fine. Me, personally, I catch a lot of 1 to 1, 1 to 2s. Sometimes I'll catch 1 to 4s and stuff, but more likely 1 to 1, 1 to 2s. So, I mean, for me, it's a little suckier if I lose like 3 days back to back, but my risk management has been fine, and I've been fine for a while now, so I have no reason to worry. But I just wanted to chop it up with you guys. I'm transparent, and I know some other people that are actually transparent in the trading community, and those people are going to go farther. We're going to go farther because we are transparent. We don't have to lie about anything. I'm not making 10K in a day. I'm not driving a Lambo. I'm not living in a penthouse or anything. I'm still on my journey, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. And when I get to that level, I will be taking you guys with me, and it will be the same transparent journey that we're doing now. And I say when I make it to that level because I'm manifesting it, and I already have it in my mind that I'm going to get to that level. I think about it every single day, and I know I'm going to get there, because with my work ethic, with my dedication, my discipline, motivation, all that, I'm going to get there. I got to get there. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. The life I want to live is going to require me to do the work, and I'm going to reap those rewards once it pays off. Right now, I might not be driving the dream car. I might not be living in the dream house or anything. I might not be getting my dream apartment here either, but it's all a part of the journey, and I'm working my way up for sure. In order to get that lifestyle you want to live to, the freedom, the nice cars, whatever, traveling, hanging out with their kids full time, it's like, you have to think it, you have to make sure it's a reality. Whenever you're feeling lazy and you're sitting in bed, you got to think of all that stuff again and be like, the lifestyle I want, am I going to get there by doing this? Am I going to get there by sitting on the couch scrolling through TikTok? The answer is no. You got to get up, you got to do the work even when you don't like it. And the last part of this conversation, man, is just fall in love with the journey, guys, because it's going to be long, it's going to be rough. And I'm still on my journey, like I mentioned a few times in this video. And don't get me wrong, I'd rather be in other places. Like, I'd rather be where I want to be at right now. But I'm working my way there. There's other plans for me. I'm not meant to be at that spot right now. I still have stuff to learn. And I definitely do believe that, and I definitely believe I'm going to work my way to that level. I've been trading for a while now. I've been doing all this stuff for a while, and I've not given up, so why would I give up yet? So just make sure you fall in love with the journey, and remember, comparison is the thief of joy, so do not compare yourself to other people that have been trading for 8 years when you're on 4 months in trading. All right, so this right here is the trade that I ended up taking on Tuesday, and this gave me probably the fastest 1 to 4 I've ever had. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the bar replay for a little and show you guys exactly what we went through. So right now we're chilling at 9:27 a.m. I'm just going to go ahead and do the bar replay. We went all the way down, tapped into this level right here, and then boom, right here is exactly where we got our entry. And it was so accurate. We literally took like no drawdown. I'm honestly so surprised that the limit order even got hit. So where this black line was an M1 supply level, and then we had an H1 supply up here. And I'll show you guys after, because if I do it right now, then the whole bar replay thing will just go kind of weird. But you could see this is how accurate that was. I mean, look at that. Literally just tapped right into it and had a crazy reversal. So look, this candle was a 938 candle. That's where we got our entry. Check this out. At 939, we already went through our take profit. This was a 1 to 4, and I'm not joking, guys. It was probably in about 30 seconds that we hit a TP4. It was absolutely crazy. Now, I wouldn't have entered this trade if it was only the M1 though. You could see right up here, I do have an H1, and the lines look a little different this time because I did it with the trend line, not the regular line, just for this video. But you could see if we go to the H1 time frame, we had an H1 level right here. We had that H1 supply, and then we had it push down. So I was waiting for that retracement all the way up, which is what we just had. I showed you guys on the bar replay. We went all the way up, tapped right into that level. And the good thing about it is, let's say the trade would have went past that, right? We would have went a little higher, wicked right into this level. Now we have that H1 as a backup level for it to possibly reverse and start heading into profit. Now, I was pretty comfortable about this trade. I mean, when you look on the M1 time frame, we have a strong level of supply right here and then a big drop down. So felt pretty good about it, and it was crazy though. I was not expecting a 1 to 4 in literally like 20-30 seconds. And there was no red folder news either that day. And there was no red folder news at that time. So look at this. This was the news for Tuesday, March 4th. And you can see at 10:06 a.m. we had yellow folder, 2:20 yellow folder, 9:10 p.m. we had red folder. This trade ended up taking place at like 9:38 and 9:39. So no red folder news that day, because if there was red folder news, I wouldn't have placed a trade during that time. So when we had a 1 to 4 that quick, I was like, what the fuck is going on, this and that. I sent this trade out to the Discord as well. And the way I trade is through limit orders. So I set a limit and I wait for that level to be hit. I could set it 30 minutes, an hour, 10 minutes before that level even gets tapped into. So I'm going to put the screenshots on the screen right now so you guys could see. I ended up calling this trade at 9:10 a.m. You could see I have the ticker, my entry, stop loss, and all my take profit levels. And with this one, you could see I put TP4 hit in under a minute with no drawdown whatsoever. And that was at 9:40. So at 9:10, I called the trade out, and we could see over here, 9:38 candle tapped into that level. And you can see at 9:40, I posted TP4 hit in under a minute. Look at the crazy thing about it. I was definitely happy about a 1 to 4, but we bounced from that level down there again, bounced from there again, and then we just kept on going down and down and down. And I mean, look at this. We honestly went farther. Let me just go ahead, and I'm just going to click the X on this replay, and I'm just going to scroll all the way back to it. And let's see. If someone held like crazy, right, and caught the bottom of it. Let's just say, this is going to be crazy, but just say they caught the bottom right there. 28. 1 to 28 would be absolutely crazy, unrealistic, but crazy. I'm not going to lie. A 1 to 4, I'm completely out. There is no reason I need to be holding longer than a 1 to 4. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. This is an M15 supply right here, you could see, and I'm going to go ahead and jump to the M15 time frame. So this is how we got our level. We had a previous country candle to a drop down. We went ahead and marked that with an M15. Now look right above it. We have an M5. Let's jump back to the M5 real quick. Let me just fully break this down for you guys. We had a M5 supply right there. Now, the way you mark these supply and demand levels is you find the previous country candle to a push down for supply, and that is your supply. So we went ahead and marked the bottom of that. And then it's the same thing up here. We could jump to the H1, and I could show you guys real quick. We had an H1. What do we have right here? Previous country candle, push down, mark the bottom end of that wick. So let's go ahead, go back to the M15. This was a setup I was honestly waiting for just to see what it did on that level. I didn't like it because my stop loss would have been really small. Like, look how far apart these levels were. I'm just going to go ahead here, place another NQ, just say 3 con, or just say 2 cons, and yeah, you can see we're right there. But look at this. This would have been a pretty solid trade as well. Now, you would have taken some pretty crazy drawdown. You would have almost hit stop loss, but look at this trade. Let's actually keep it on the M15. So you would have wicked right into it, would have went a little past it. This is at a 1-to-1, and then look at the rejection right after. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like, look at that. If someone would have held, okay, that would have been a 1-to-4 right there. Pretty damn quick. All the way down there is like a 1-to-15. Never caught a 1-to-15. Probably won't ever because I don't really want to hold that long. Day trading for me, a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4, that is all fine with me. My long-term trades, okay, but day trading, I just need 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, and I'm good. And now what do you see again? We came, tested that M15 level again, got a rejection from it, went all the way back down again, guys. Like, I'm telling you, look at this stuff. This is super strong levels that we're bouncing from, and just follow the trend. I mean, look at what we've been doing. If this trend isn't clear to you guys, man, I don't know what is. This trend is nothing but lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. We are in a downwards trend, at least on the 1 hour right now. Once you learn how to read price action, it's going to make it a lot easier for you guys. But we have just been going down on NASDAQ, and shorts have been the move, to be honest. But with day trading, you can catch moves both ways. That's the beauty of it. But that was the trade that we ended up catching a crazy 1-to-4 on. And that other one was a trade that I was looking at and ended up not catching. But I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here, guys. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.